Hi everybody, Vicki Odell, the Creative Goddess here, and I just got back from Bead Fest in Philadelphia, and I thought I would make a haul video about some of the things I brought home. Sit back, get a cup of coffee, because I went a little nuts. So let's get started. Alright, let's talk about the classes first. I took a class on Wednesday and Thursday of Bead Fest. It was Metalsmithing 101 with Helen Driggs. She gave us this bench press and bench pin. This ring clamp was part of the kit. We got a great German jeweler saw, and we learned how to use it, which was wonderful, plus 2 dozen blades. I think I broke 3 in 2 days, so not so bad. We got these great tools. They are beadsmith tools, but they came from a company called Metalliferous. I hope I'm saying that right. And he donated the tools to the kits, which was really nice. We got this little bag of odds and ends, this wooden domino. We actually drilled holes in the back of to hold our drill bits. There are drill bits in there as well. We got several various pieces of aluminum, brass, and copper metals to cut and solder and create with. I have to tell you, I took a metalsmithing class last spring at a local rock shop, and everything they did was sterling silver. And I was super intimidated, and soldering scared the heck out of me because I didn't want to melt my sterling silver. But the class with things like aluminum, brass, and copper, I think I totally got over that fear of soldering. And I'll tell you about the other class that helped too. We got a file to help us clean things up and file them down. We got a metal scribe. Let me see if I can get this here where you can see it's got a really pointy tip on it, which is why it comes with this little red protector. And that helps you etch into your metal and make some marks if you want to. We also got a center punch, and this thing comes in pretty handy. You can use it to make a little mark in your metal before you start drilling so that the drill bit doesn't skip around all over the place. And we also got little sections of soldering wire to bring home and play with. Now that was all part of the kit. I also purchased several things from Helen. You know, the teachers don't make a ton of money on these classes. They have to pay for the supplies that are in the kits. They pay for, the cost of having the class for Bead Fest in the Bead Fest venue. So they don't make a ton of money, so I'm always happy to buy some supplies from my teachers and help them make a couple of extra bucks. So I bought this hammer for making my rivets. I loved that whole rivet thing and can't wait to do some more. I got a universal collar for my Dremel so that I can add more bits to it because now it's kind of hopeless. I got this gauge. It lets you know what size drill bit you need for your rivets and wires and whatnot as you're working. So that's really handy thing to have. I got a template for circles. I got some new filler for my rock tumbler. This is a plastic pyramid shape, and I want to see if it cleans things up a little differently than my steel shot does. I got a burnisher. This is how you set your rings or your cabochons in the bezel. I got a triangle scraper. This is great for cleaning up some of the jagged edges on your pieces that you saw. I also got some tiny files for cleaning things up. Trust me, when I saw there's a lot of cleanup, I need a lot of practice. And I got this bag of odds and end pieces of metals. Some of them are textured and they're really fun, so I decided to go ahead and get that to play with. That is all from the class I took on Wednesday and Thursday. It was a 2-day class. At the beginning of the class she said, I'm going to teach you 4 years of metalsmithing in 2 days, and I really think she tried to do that. Everybody's brain hurt just a little bit, so that's great because I like coming away with a lot of new knowledge. I took another class, and it was also a little metalsmithing, and it was the one that really got me to feel good about hang on a second, working with sterling silver. So the teacher had shipped all of her tools to Bead Fest and was a little anxious about sending things back home and how much it was going to weigh. So I bought a few things from her. You know, I'm a nice gal like that. I kind of help her out. Plus, I probably got a pretty good deal on some of these. I got a benchtop drill press, which is going to come in really handy. I have a drill press upstairs in the workshop, but now I don't have to go upstairs to get it. Yay! Which is good because in the winter that can be kind of cold up there. I also bought her pickle pot. I did not get a really good deal on that one because I saw some on the floor that were a little bit cheaper, but that's okay. I still helped her out, and that's all that matters. And, oh, I know what else I got from her. I got this soldering pan so that I can solder down here in my studio and be a little safer. And this spins so that you can get to what you're soldering. And it also comes with the pumice stone, so that's really awesome. Then I did some shopping. I got these steel dies for cutting circles in metal and this third arm from Impress Art or PJ Tool Supply. This holds your object that you're trying to solder so that you can, you know, use both hands. Copper tongs, and someday I'll learn to speak right. This is for the pickling pot. You don't want to put metal in that. I got a pair of fine tip tweezers. These are really helpful when you're soldering. I got some handy flux. I also bought this at Metalliferous. I went to go visit him since he was so kind to donate some tools to the kit. I got sliver of sulfur. This is to make things look aged once they're done. I got cut lube. This is really good for my drill press and my saw to help them go through the metal a little bit easier and not hang up. I got Renaissance wax because I love copper. I love the way it looks. It's very earthy, but you need to put something on it so it doesn't turn your skin green, and I keep hearing that this is the stuff to go for. So I also bought a few small brushes to put the flux on my metal with instead of using some of my good artist brushes. I got some little cheapos. I finally got to meet Heather from Humble Beads. We've been friends on Facebook for a while now, and I love her work. But I hadn't bought anything yet, so I was really excited to see her there and to buy some cool things from her. I love these little crows. I don't know if you can see the detail very well. If my camera will focus on that. These are going to be some Halloween type earrings, maybe with this bead. I love this. It's kind of candy corn looking. I have something about bees. If I find a bee, I have to get it. I also, love that for a bracelet, along with these great little birds. Heather does very nature-inspired things, and I just always really, really love her work. So it was great to meet her and to get to buy some things from her. I also took a little mini class, and I got this parawire, and we learned how to make some findings with the wire. So that's a jumbled mess right there. I know you can't see it. I was all about the tools this time. I needed some soldering tools. Like I said, I had taken that metal smithing class, and I really liked it, but I was so intimidated. But I thought, dang it, I'm going to figure this out. So I bought more tools than beads, but I did get this druzy. I don't know. I'm thinking it might make a pretty fantastic ring. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I did get, when I go to bead shows like this, I always make sure to buy beads that I can't get at my local bead shop, or the craft store. This is a little pendant with a Dalai Lama in it, and there are some different Buddhist medallions and whatnot in it. I'll take a picture of this and put it on the blog so that you can see them. I just thought they were fantastic and had to have them, so they're really wonderful. I also got this bead on it tray. I've seen Jill Wiseman use something like this for her small bead projects. It's got this little wrist rest around. It's soft. This is pretty firm. I love the color. I like the pattern of the material on the side. It's pretty sturdy. It's a little expensive. I think this one was $55 if I'm not mistaken. It was a little pricey, but it was cool, and I want to kind of do a comparison with this and some other bead holder organized type tools that I have here. What am I missing? Oh, I know. I stopped by the Jesse James booth and came away with these. Oh, if you didn't know, I have a granddaughter now. My daughter got married, and her new husband has a little girl. And so I got some fabulous beads to make something fun for my little granddaughter. She is a gem. I love her to pieces. And then all this other goodies from Jesse James Beads. Halloween jewelry. You know, me and my little boho aesthetic and how I love that turquoise and copper. I'm thinking fall for these yummy things. I love their beaded beads. I have another video here on YouTube where I took 2 of their strands and made a multi-strand necklace. It turned out really cool. I love this. These are yummy. They have the cutest little elephants. I got turquoise and red. Too cute. They had Ganesha charms. And I have a plan. I want to use a couple, I got 3 of them. I want to use a couple of them just as they are, but I also have an idea to modify it a little bit and show you how you can change things up you find in the store and make your own. I got this cute little elephant bead or charm. I got a couple of Buddha heads. I'll take pictures of these and put them on the blog. A flower, a big heart-shaped crystal, a couple of these fancy beads, and the cutest little owls. I love these owls. And here's some more strands I got. These are perfect for fall. I can't wait to make something with those. Very sparkly. And then I didn't know that they had clasps, but they had a couple of really cool clasps for your jewelry. It makes sense if you're going to make all these great beads to make a clasp so that you can finish your project. And I think that's about it. I think I finally run out of stuff. So look for some classes. I have promised myself I'm going to start shooting more videos for you guys so that you can have some tutorials and start making some cool stuff yourself. So stick around, like this video and subscribe if you want to get those videos first. As soon as they go up, an email goes out and lets you know that I uploaded a video if you subscribe. So be sure to do that. And then come and see me over on VickiOdell.com for lots more. Thanks. Have a great day.